Hi everyone, this is Miriam and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how I style tights part number 2, which a lot of people have actually requested. And in this video I'll be showing you 3 pairs from Primark and 2 pairs from Matalan. Before we begin, I'm gonna show you each pair, where it's from, where you can buy them, how much roughly it is, the material and the pattern. First pair of tights is this kind of like a clear, like I think it's called lycra pair of tights, which is like basically clear one but with a little tint of brown, and when you put it on it's actually like a clear, it looks clear on you with a little tint of brown like I just said, okay? And the material is really thin. Look, looks like that, really thin. It hasn't got any pattern at all, but it is pretty thin. The tights are from Primark and there were, I think, a pair of 3 of them, I think were for £2, which is okay. The material is not that bad, although like I said it's really thin. So these tights are really easy to style because you can style them with anything pretty much, especially a dress or a skirt. Number 2 are these tights from Matalan, and they are quite thick in texture, just like this. The pattern is like with stripy lines or something, and these tights are white, but they're kind of like creamy white. The condition of these tights is not really good because I already have a hole on it, and I've only worn them I think twice or 3 times, so not a lot. These tights are from Matalan, like I said, and they were I think about £3 to £4, which is kind of more expensive than the cheapest tights. You can wear them with not as many things, but I'll show you later on what you can wear them with. Sorry about the blurring effect, but anyways, number 3 are these black tights, which have quite a thick material. It looks like this. The pattern is black with stripe and lines again, well, only lines, and it kind of attracts a lot of white things like this. I don't know if you know what I mean, but you know when you kind of wash your tights or this like clothing with things on top of it and then you have to scrape it off, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It attracts many of these. The tights you get them from Primark. They were I think on sale £2, and the thing with this is that they come off quite easily. They are kind of large here and it makes you look like you have a nappy, and they're not really good in this area because they come off really easy. And as you can see the back, it looks like some sagginess, which is not really good, but they're really good for winter because they're really thick in material. And I used to wear them underneath the jeans because they're really nice and thick. Number 4 are these Primark jeans again, which have loads of holes on them. The pattern is weird. I think they're flowers kind of, but also lines and leaves here. The material is really thin. They were from Primark for about £1 on sale. And another thing with these is that this actually looks like a net, don't you think? It hasn't got any texture at the top, which really does make it look like a net, and when you put them on it feels really uncomfortable because they don't really support anything. And tights number 5, last pair, are these tights from Matalan. They are black. The material is quite thick, like this, and the pattern is I think again flowers. Let me just show you a bit better. Yeah, they're like flowers, but they look really nice with dresses or skirts, anything like that. Yeah, they were from Matalan for about again £4 to £5, which is still not that cheap. The material is quite thick, so it's quite good, and yeah, they are kind of my favourite tights at the minute because they're nice and black, and they do have the supporting area like I was saying, so it's just nice and thick and flexible. So yeah, to show you a lot of different footages and things like that, and say a bit more about them. So yeah.
Right, so let's begin with tights number 1, which are the plain tights. These tights are really comfortable, and they were really easy to wear. Because they are really flexible and tight, they make your legs stand out nicely. And yeah, by the way, like if you love tights. These tights make my legs kind of stand out. Depends what I'm wearing, but mainly if I'm going out, I would probably wear these tights because they have like a little shine to them, as you can see. These tights were quite easy to put on, although there was some struggling because the tights are really thin and you don't know how to grab them, because I didn't want to make any holes in them, and it was really easy to make holes. The toe area was quite comfortable, but it felt sometimes like I didn't have anything underneath, so like it didn't feel like I have socks or anything, if that makes sense. Like it was quite comfortable, but not as comfortable as I would expect them to be, because of the thin material. Number 2 are these pretty white tights. They look really bright on the camera, but they're not that bright in real life. And these tights have a very thick material, and they are quite comfortable and tight on me. So that's actually really comfortable. Perfect for winter, but they kind of act like a layer underneath your jeans if you want to be quite warm. These tights were quite easy to put on again because of the thick material, and they do not fall at all, so they stay on your bum as much as possible. Now, when looking at the toe area, it looks quite comfortable, although the front of them looks kind of weird and cracked. It doesn't really stay on your feet properly, so that's the only thing I wouldn't recommend. When it comes to styling them, I did style them with a pink top and a black skirt, also white Converses to match my tights. And yeah, white t-shirt. I thought it looked nice and simple. So, tights number 3 are these kind of patterned tights, which look really sexy, I'd say. And I do sometimes wear them on my date, especially with a guy or whatever you want. These tights make the legs look really sexy as well, especially when wearing heels, like I am right now. Tights are not really comfortable because they kind of make your legs really cold, and like I was saying before, they feel like a fishnet, which is not really nice. These tights are really flexible, although they are not really tight because of the fishnet, like I was saying. Tights are also really hard to put on because they contain different weird holes, which are obviously see-through. but it's not bad. You can still put them on, but it's just a bit of difficulty. The thing about these tights is that they can easily fall off because they are kind of loose, and this size is small, but it feels like it's a medium, so maybe there's a wrong sizing in those tights. Comes to the toe area, it's not really comfortable because, as you can see, my feet are kind of sticking out a little bit, and then the front is just no comments. As you can see on the picture below, the front is kind of really tiny, so your toes are squeezing in the tights. And yeah, as you can see, there's my fishnet, and I did style these with a red dress, so you can go on the date, and a leather jacket because it's black and it just makes nice outfit, kind of nice, lovely and sexy. So tights number 4 are these thick black tights, which I got from Primark, like I was saying, and these tights are not really flexible because the material is really weird and it's definitely cheap. The tights are kind of comfortable, not complaining, as you can wear them especially when you're going to a cold area, and yeah, they're kind of good for winter, although the tightness, like I was saying, is not really good. They are quite easy to put on because of the thick material, although the tights are really loose, and yeah, they're not really easy to be worn either because they easily fall off. The toe area of these tights is really comfortable, no complaining, although they look kind of trampy if you look at the picture. It's black, but it's quickly washed out. Now I'm just showing you that these tights are not really, they fall off really quickly, so I kind of have to fold them together. These tights were kind of hard to style, although this is my outfit for the winter. I wouldn't say shorts go together with it, but I didn't know what else to wear. Now, as you can see, again, I have the leather jacket, shorts that are jeans, and some boots, which are trainers, the black and the high platform. You know what I like. Okay, so last tights are these tights number 5, and I would say these are my favorite tights because not always they see-through, but they always have a nice pattern, which is flower-like. And these tights from Matalan, so as you can see, they're a bit better quality than the Primark ones. Tights are very flexible as well as really comfortable. They are kind of tight as well, so there's no foldage involved like in the other ones, and they are really easy to wear. These tights were quite easy to be put on, as you can see, really nice and quickly, so no complaining, no complaining. these ties did not fall out of me at all, so they're nice and flexible and tight. My perfect jeans. Tights. The towel area was quite comfortable, although sometimes it feels like it's too tight. So yeah. Ties can be styled with many outfits, although I usually have them if I go for a party or something. And yeah, the t-shirt I'm wearing is kind of like a glittery one, and then I'm wearing some heels that you probably can't see. There you go, maybe a little bit. So I guess that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. Sorry it was a bit too long, but I wanted to make sure that everything is included. So yeah, if you did like it, please like so I know that you like tights videos. Apart from that, subscribe if you're interested, and see you in the next video. Bye!